Well, hello. Rainy Monday afternoon over at Hazel Green in Dub Central. Dark Side Central. Oh, hello.
Hello, hello.
You had a little excitement today, huh?
We did, yeah. We had a few kids drive onto the lawn and try and cut across the yard. They got stuck in the mud, and I had to go over and tow them out.
And there were police.
We had the sheriff come over, and Spook ran out with the gun. No, not quite, not quite. He was about to, though.
Dog Knob's here. Classic folks. Hey, Kate. Yeah, so what did you say about it? You got to get the line.
Oh, meddling kids.
We had meddling kids. It's
we did
so
have
perfect.
meddling kids.
We're
we have our
so proud of
Scooby-Doo
him.
van right here.
We got the Scooby-Doo van.
Mystery Machine is up there. Yeah.
Mystery Machine. So that's awesome. I love it that he knew.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, at
so
this
cool.
age, you shouldn't even know what Scooby-Doo actually is.
I know.
But
Say hi to Kate. Say hi to Dog Knob. Oh, very nice.
How are my friends from overseas? Across the pond. Oh,
Sir, I do not like your tweet.
I do like your tweet.
What are you doing?
So, for my English friends,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's not tea.
This
and
is-
it's in a bag.
this is actually, yes, it is. I'm
Dog Knob
sorry.
says we're all good, Squire. Thanks, because he says Kate.
So I'm actually having some Yorkshire tea.
Oh, I thought it was yerba mate.
Nope, I had yerba mate this morning.
So you're buzzing around the shop?
Oh yeah,
But Yorkshire tea?
Yorkshire tea.
He doesn't know how to make a proper cup of tea, though.
No, I do not.
No.
I put it in the microwave with hot water. During the day, I actually do have a kettle that sits on the fireplace that I refill my tea kettle with.
Okay.
So that's legit.
That is legit.
But-
the microwave and then the
Yeah.
bag of tea.
Yeah. The Yorkshire stuff, I believe, came to
What
me.
the fuck, Dog? Dog Nib says, what the fuck?
It's tea.
No, you're gonna like... Okay, just look at the nice cup, Dog Knob. It'll be fine. Yorkshire tea, I'm impressed. Not impressed by the microwave, says Kate.
What about the kettle on the fireplace?
Kettle on the fireplace. That's pretty cool.
There we go.
Wood stove fireplace.
Wood stove
Wood
fireplace. Yeah.
stove. Is it foraged wood?
No, I buy it.
Oh,
Which it's foraged from the guy I buy it
from the Goat Clan?
Yeah, from the Goat Clan.
That's true.
So, what's the episode
Marley
today?
is Kevin. Oh, okay. Kevin's here. Today's
Sup?
episode. She'll give you that. He'll give you that. That was Dog Knob. He's
Okay.
watching too. Yo, Spook, says Kevin.
Hello.
Today's episode is Wiring Willie.
That sounds kind of fun. I don't know, man. It's just fun.
You're making me laugh and shake the camera.
So you might want to track Mr. Roger down, who's doing the wiring, and then you can come back
Hey,
here and
Kevin.
I'll tell you what I'm doing on this.
Okay. So has 00 Dub agreed to be
Yes,
seen?
he actually did agree to be seen. I checked with him twice today.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
that's
By
what
the
he
way,
said.
Dog Knob says your tea is wrong on all levels.
My what?
Your tea.
Well, he can get his butt over here and teach me how.
Come show us how to make tea. All right, let's go find Roger. Normally, this is like a sighting of Bigfoot, but apparently we have permission and pre-approval. It's like Bigfoot agreeing to be interviewed.
You have paperwork for that?
Yeah, he's got it.
No, I don't think he does.
So what are you doing? Wiring. How is it that you constantly end up being the guy who's got to wire stuff? Oh, and say hi to Kate and Kevin and Dog Knob.
Hey, hey, hey.
There we go. Dry grass.
Dry grass.
So how do you end up being the wire guy?
Because up till now I haven't had anybody to teach.
Ah, who's the next victim?
Well, Ronnie's going to learn because he just needs to learn what's going on, and he's going to decide who's going to get taught.
Yeah, that's a good. Oh, Kate says her. Come on over, Kate. Yeah, Gray's like, all right.
Well, one of the things we did with the Mabel build was we built a custom harness for it that was it more or less mimics the stock harness, but eliminated that rat's nest of wires you get with the stock setup. So.
And also with Mabel, it was all like self-contained, or I don't know how to describe it, but it was very neat, all encapsulated, sort of, right?
Yeah, we've used the Watson kit a couple times up till now, but for earlier bugs, it's just way more involved than it needs to be. You don't end up using half of what's in there.
Yeah.
So I started sourcing stuff out, starting here with Caden's car.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a modern blade-style fuse block
Okay.
that will fit the stock opening, so the fuses will still be inside the car like it originally was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm running handmade wiring looms This lets
Dog
me.
Knob wants to know, do we build our own looms or just chop and change?
No, from here on out, we build our own looms. Because I've always ended up having to add a second loom for all the gauge packages we do. This allows me to do it in roughly the same amount of time, and I get exactly what I need per application.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
We have standards that every car gets, but some people like extra, and each one's slightly different.
Yeah. Tell the nice people about the all one color wire guy who got the deal on wire.
There was a sale on red wire somewhere. I don't know where he got it, but
so this was you
he got
testing.
a lot of it.
Don't cross the red wires. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What was the worst? Like, which ones are the worst to work on?
That one was in the top 5.
Oh no.
The other one I worked on had been spliced front and rear plus stuff added in. And some wires were 3 different colors.
Oh my
So you
gosh.
might start out with the red and black one in the back.
Right.
And then they're telling what's going to be in the front.
Oh my gosh.
Which makes chasing shorts a whole lot more fun.
Cracker wants to know if you're taking questions. Sure.
Maybe.
Maybe. Depends on the question, right?
Don't know if you're going to get an answer, but we'll take
Yeah,
questions.
you can take the question all day, you know. So throw them out here, but yeah. Don't you just love DIY idiots? Yeah. Now, do supers tend to be, like, I've heard more cursing going, not from you necessarily, you're always a gentleman, but... Kate says there was speaker wire in hers, and all sorts of rubbish. But
No,
is it
tell 'em
true
what you're gonna
supers tend to be a little bit more like, or...
Yeah. 71 and 2s aren't bad. They're wired pretty much like a standard bug. But when you get into 73 up with the curved windshield, there's almost as much wire behind the dash as there is in the entire rest of the car.
Wow.
And nobody makes that part.
Yeah.
Or all the special little fittings that go together, and they're the only ones that will work. And
Oh, man.
that's where the Watson kit comes in super handy, because
Yeah.
it's actually
Super
designed
handy. I see
for
what you
a
did
super
there.
beetle.
Aha, super handy. See what you did there. Cracker, can you put that question back up? It was about a 62 lowered, something with a squeak.
We have a guy named Cracker talking to a white guy named Spook.
Yeah. This makes total sense, doesn't
Only
it?
here.
Yeah, it's got to come back up. You might have to, like, copy paste or rewrite. You just watch Roger mess with this in the meantime. This card's coming out so nice. Okay, 62. Bug. Lowered drop plates in rear. Bad squeak on the right side. What are your thoughts?
It could
Not
be
sure
almost
what it's
anything.
from, he says. Hi, Royal MM. What would you check first?
If he's put urethane bushings in, it could be those. It could be something rubbing on something, anywhere from the shock to a tire. Clearances become an issue. You got to check everything on them when they're lowered.
And he's just asking, could it be from bushings, which you had just said. So
Yeah, a lot of
I'm
times
thinking
if you
maybe
get the
he's got a
urethane
bushing
bushings in there, they do have a tendency to squeak sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you ran over a rabbit? I don't know. All right, Dog Knob. My BMW bike doesn't have wires. As such, it has a canvas system, or work of the devil, as I call it. Cracker says, thanks. It's only on the right side. Gerald's on here, too. Hey, Gerald, you'll love this. What's up, people? Well, we have Roger working on Willie's wiring. Oh, we have such cool pictures of the Willie build coming up that I spent yesterday doing. I'm totally stoked. I can't wait for them to start loading on Facebook. So I'm not going to tell you anymore, but very cool. So what are you actually doing?
Who?
You. Like what? Just poking at that thing.
There's little tabs down in there. I need to bend them back so I can get this out so that it'll fit through the hole I have to fit these through.
All right, I'm coming around to the other side so we can see where you're talking about.
I'll tear down my fort.
Nope. Just walking past. That's all it takes. Check that out. This is looking good. Nice paint, isn't it, Kate? Thank you. You should see it in the sunlight. It's
Yeah,
like
you
this
need to see it in
green.
the
You
sunlight.
really have to see it in the, it's got this gold fleck because we got kind of a superhero thing going, and it's like Green Lantern is very, very cool. And that's why too we've got like, this is a tribute car for Gerald's little guy, Caden. And Caden, of course, being a little guy, was very into superheroes. So this is going to kind of reflect that. We're pretty excited. Interior should be biscuits beige. Actually, I think we have like, what is it, like a cocoa and
Yeah, it's a
tan
two-tone.
kinda?
It's a dark brown and a beige.
Yeah. And then some special touches that are they top secret?
A couple of them are.
Yeah. It's going to be gorgeous. And this car is like, what were you saying? It just wants to be built.
I would say that, yeah.
It's just cooperating, and it's pretty cool. All right, well, you enjoy that. Do you need some Advil?
But enjoy.
Enjoy might be too strong a word for wiring. All right, let's go see. This one came into the shop yesterday, over the weekend, Friday.
I don't recognize it.
Friday, I thought maybe. Phone is in and out. Guess I'll watch the replay. Okay, Gerald, that's fine. Yeah, we got a rain going, so maybe you're getting that too. Yeah, so this vehicle showed up. I'm thinking it was Friday, and I thought it was Mark and Dee's coming back, but it's not. When was it? Friday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just doing the top install.
We're just,
The
yeah.
interior work.
So that's going to be cool. Little interior project. And like we said, we've got the Scooby-Doo mystery machine up here on the lift. What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to replace this link up. We've got, let's see, what have we done? We've done spindles.
Instead of chop top, not a real cab. You mean on that?
What's that?
Is that what he's talking about? A chop top?
I guess so.
Maybe. It's going to be a.
Actually, now that I look at it, yeah, it does
Convertible.
look a little.
It does look a little choppy.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Something's missing over there.
Yeah, there's like the rear. I don't know.
I've been on at this thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen the World Peas sticker on the back?
Yes. I gotta show that. There we go. Visualize world peace.
And then it's got Jerry Garcia on the side.
Does it really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Up top on the window.
Oh yeah. Okay, you can see way up there.
This is definitely my kind of band.
Yeah, this is pretty groovy. Okay, so
As I'm cruising the neighborhood Sunday, I couldn't get my camera out fast enough.
really?
A bunch of young guys, they cruised past my house and past the shop in Early Bay.
Huh.
Had a full-sized, almost the length of the roof, British flag on the roof. And it was fairly well done in the late 60s, sort of Beatles style
Yeah.
artwork. It was definitely a hippie bus, but it was well done.
Yeah. And they did
Right.
not end up
Three young
stuck in the
guys.
mud?
No, they were like waving and stuff. By the time
Okay.
I got my camera out, they were up here at the corner, and then they came back to the
Oh.
shop one more time.
Oh, that's too bad.
Makes me look forward to the summer.
Yeah, because you
Going-
got a bus. It's
Yep, going
coming
back
along.
up the East Coast.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be
Mhm.
amazing. So show us. Wait, so you're not working here this summer, or are you?
Well, no,
Are you taking a trip
I'm going back home to New York for
Pizza.
for pizza to see Giuseppe for a couple weeks,
Cool.
and then I'm flying to France and Europe for a little while, and then
That's
off to
awesome.
school.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's incredible. What are you doing in France?
French
French
stuff.
stuff.
I'm going to see. I'm going to. The one thing on my list. Well, there are a couple things on my list.
Kate wants to know if you're going to come to UK, and what school do you go
That'd
to?
be cool. Going to Auburn University.
Auburn. All right.
War
You
Eagle.
visit the catacombs when you're over there.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to do. I hadn't thought of that. But one
How old
of
is FFS?
They've got some sections of the Marginal line opened up. You can
Oh, yeah?
walk through there too. It's pretty cool.
Are you asking how old Gray is? Maybe.
maybe the bus.
Maybe. I don't know what they're asking. Oh, uni, not school. Yeah.
He's 12.
Yeah, university. He's 12.
19. I'm 19, 22.
1922. there we
19
go.
everywhere else and 22 in the bar.
Okay.
But
I don't
yeah,
think your mom's watching this episode.
yeah. Jim Morson's grave.
Okay.
I want to go see in
that.
Paris, and then the Beat Hotel,
The Beach Hotel.
kind
There
of
you
where
go.
all the beatniks went
Oh, that
and
should
wrote
be
poetry
fun.
and all that.
That sounds really fun.
Mhm.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
Really,
that
really
would be.
cool.
Mhm.
All right. So show us what you were doing before.
So yeah, well, the first thing that we did was we were working on the drive shafts.
Okay.
The CV joints kind of got all cattywampus when we went to put them in, and Rodney had me take them apart and put them back in, and now they're spinning just like they should be.
Spinny, spinny.
And that I had a little bit of experience in. I was, well, a few times. There's a big hill in the middle of my hometown, right by a police station. Yeah. And there's a stoplight right at the top of the hill, and so my biggest fear when I first started driving stick shift was that I'd stall on the hill
and roll back
and not be able to start it and hit somebody.
A
And exactly, just terrifying. And I never stalled, but I was at the top of this hill, and there's all this traffic. It's in the middle of summer, so there's tons of people around, and I hear a pop. And I had no idea what it was. It was freaking me out. Light turned green, and I went to go, and I didn't go anywhere. And I just heard a pop, 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 pop underneath me, and I figured out it was my drive shaft that fell off, popped off. Yeah. And so I threw the parking brake on and came over, and the driver's side was off, and the bolts were all over the road. And so we got cars driving by me, and this is like my worst fear, because this is way worse than stalling on the hill.
This is like your spectacle.
Yeah, exactly. Like it can't get any worse than this. And so I'm under there trying to line up the bolt with the hole.
Yeah.
But it was when I put the parking brake on, it kind of rolled back a little bit. And so the bolts weren't lined up with the hole, and I was going back to the front of the car, releasing a little bit, trying to just align them, and a cop ended up coming out of the police station and directing traffic around me. And I remember her looking down at me, and she goes, "You think you're going to be able to do this, or are we going to get it towed?" And I just look at her, "I got it. It's all good. Give me a second." And after about 15 minutes, I just barely got 3 bolts in there. That was all I had in my car for spare, and drove it home with 3 bolts, and replaced all the bolts, and didn't really have the money to replace the CV joints, the drive shafts, and so that winter, I was driving home from work at 11 o'clock at night. I think it was 18 degrees out.
Yeah, it's from New York State, folks.
Yeah, middle of winter.
Very cold.
There wasn't any snow on the ground, though, luckily.
Right.
And I was a few blocks away from my house, and same thing, just heard a pop. And I looked underneath, and instead of just falling off, the CV joint got all dislodged, and I actually had to disassemble it and reassemble it again. In 18-degree weather, hands are freezing to the point where you can't even move them.
And it's dark.
Yeah, and it's dark, and
trying to use your cell phone to, there's mommy's on. She says, "Hi, buddy."
So that was, those were my CV joint tales.
Man. Yeah, well, they say don't drive a VW if you're not up for adventure.
Exactly. You definitely have to be willing to get your hands dirty with these things.
Or walk.
Yeah.
Man. Well, this is good. It should be a good project, and with Rodney not here today, he'll be happy to get in tomorrow and be like, "Oh." So say goodbye to your mom.
Goodbye.
All right. And we're going to see what Spook's done. Yes, you too could experience that.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
I think we all have.
That's wild. So, what are you working on?
LBs.
LBs.
It's a 74. And we got a couple basic requirements that he wanted.
Keeps us high.
Sorry, scooping. He wanted a 1776, a transmission to back it up, disc brakes slightly narrowed, front end, something nice on the interior, and black, and I can pick my own black.
We love this, don't we?
I love that.
Did that just absolutely make your day? You're
yeah, it's like I kind of got
what?
free
I get
reign.
to design this thing? How badass is this going to be? So what do you have, like, can you say what you're going to plan?
Nope. This is a collaboration. All of them are.
I know, it's true, it's true.
We haven't really started doing the build-out design thing. We're working on a couple things. We haven't nailed anything down. Got
We're
to
doing
get
custom interior, right?
Oh yeah, this is going to go straight to Ann. In fact,
Sweet.
Ann should know about this one.
Yeah.
Got a lot of work.
She in tomorrow? We never know, right?
Never know. They're adults. I don't need to babysit them. It's like
Silver metallic base over clear coat black. That's what Dog Knob says.
Yeah, but he's an electrician too, so.
Kevin's got to go catch up again soon. Get him to do this more often soon. I'm actually the pig in the python here because
we do this once.
we do it when I'm here.
Yeah, so we'll do it tomorrow, and then we're gonna do it.
It'll be a week. Well, next Monday.
Yeah, so we will do this again tomorrow, I think.
Yep.
And then it'll be.
And we could do Wednesday morning.
We can do Wednesday morning, then it'll be a full week until we do this again.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is just, I'm kind of in my little zone today. It's Monday. We don't have full staff on Mondays. We do 410s.
Or metallic black with gold accessories, Dog Knob says.
Think about that. I don't know. We got some really cool stuff going on with Cadence that we're kind of keeping close to the chest today.
I did say that I've got some very cool social media pics coming up.
Oh yeah.
You've seen them.
Really
I'm
cool.
not saying what it is.
That's gonna be really cool too.
Kate says yes. Wednesday morning's good. Should be a bit earlier here. It's Sleepy's time.
I can't help it that you're on the wrong side of the world.
You know.
I'm sorry,
He's
girl.
got to catch me to go do it. So I'm like.
I mean, you're my sister and I love you, but we're gonna do this on our schedule, not yours. So.
Cracking me up today. Making me shake the camera.
Good.
She's on the right side. She says.
So anyway, I'm just blocking this thing out. We've got a little bit more metal work to do.
Super clean body, right?
Very clean. This is pretty much the amount of my rough filler.
Wow.
And it's going to go directly into high build. Probably end of the week it'll be in high build. We've still got some more metal work to do. And I still got to track down another door. This one I can fix, but this one we decided that we're going to end up replacing it with another. This is repairable, but for the cost, we could probably just find another door and it'd be a heck of a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So this is a fairly common problem. There's a lot of rust in the bottom of this. It's not showing up from that side.
Yeah.
So if we were to fix this, how we would do this is basically de-skin this bottom side.
Yeah.
Remove this section, and put a new section in.
Door skin. That's
The skin's the other way. And we would have to skin this door too. So I'm looking at both of these where I'd have to do the lower rail and the skin. And it's actually just cheaper to find me another door. I use one and then I'll redo that one. We don't have any in the boneyard because this is a fairly common thing here in the US.
Right.
So
yeah, Kate says either that or new doors for her. She's got the same thing going.
Yeah, if she does a new door, it's not going to fit right. I'm just sorry. The new manufactured stuff is just not as good as the old stuff. The metal's thinner. They don't fit right. They're tweaking. This is good example. We had to replace the back of this bumper, or the back of this balance.
Yeah.
For LB's car, and you can see how much filler work. Granted,
not new, more new to her. She says.
Oh yeah. I say, but this is a new panel. This is an Italian-made panel.
Okay.
And we got this.
And you still had to mess with it?
Yeah, I still had to tweak it, and since we're shaving off all of the seals on this one. Right. We're doing what we call Mexican seals, which is a reverse seal. It's on the actual deck lid.
It doesn't actually involve refried beans, does it?
Only if you wanted to. We got some
seal.
Oh, shut up. It's because it came on the Mexican Beetles.
Oh.
That was their workaround on this. But I had to go in through and fill in a bunch of spots in here after tweaking the metal. They don't fit right.
Yeah.
So all the new panels have to be adjusted and stuff.
Huh.
I like using the older panels.
Well, yeah. And you got Roger who can find them.
Yes.
All right, let's go back to the back room. Oh, who's going to do high build on LB? Well, who will do it? Are you going to let Stone? Or are you going to do it?
I'll probably shoot that one.
Yeah.
It depends on schedule.
Right.
Stone's only in 4 days a week.
Right.
I'm here probably at least 6.
You're here 8 days a week.
8 days a week. 8 days a week. Anyway, it's getting late here.
Yeah. This is looking good.
Yes,
this
it is.
Ron's double cab.
This holy monster had the lower 6 inches of the car. So 6 inches down has all been replaced. The nose has been reworked. The roof has been reworked. The dash has been reworked. This was a bear.
Yeah. Man, it's looking so good though.
I'm amazed about how straight it's actually coming out.
And this one's going to be like black on black on black, right?
Yeah, I've got 2 different blacks. In fact,
Oh yeah, you did the boards while I was gone.
a little dusty. And you can't really see it, but there are actually 2 different blacks. This is more of the graphite that Mr. Dogma was talking about.
Small flake.
Yeah. This has got a little bit larger flake in it, and then this is going to be the base black that we're going to do on the top.
Okay.
So the bling black will probably be on the bottom. I'm still waiting on the client to come in and make the selection.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets in, this will be ready to go into paint.
Do they call those Doka in the USA for the double cabs?
No, we call them DCs.
DCs.
Yeah,
So
DCs.
like this project is called RDC because it's Ron's
Ron's double cab. We also don't call them T2s.
T2's our cat.
No, so. Type 2s was a designation over in the UK and Europe and South America. Over here, it was called the transporter. And even as the truck, they're called drop gates over here. And they're a very, very rare bird.
Yeah.
Very, very rare.
Which, speaking of which, invokes the chicken tax, right?
Yes, the chicken tax.
The chicken tax. So tell the nice people about the chicken tax.
Well, around the early 60s, there was a trade war going on between Germany and the U.S. They were tariffing our chickens, importing poultry because they were trying to increase their own domestic stuff. They didn't want the processed poultry, so they put a nice hefty 40% tariff on our chickens. I think it was 40%. Could be wrong about that one. So the United States did a reciprocal on all light commercial vehicles that were coming out of Germany. Light commercial vehicles entailed single cabs, double cabs, and then the panels.
Right.
So the panel buses that are all over the UK and all over Europe are not here.
Right. We have one though in the shop.
We have 2 in the shop.
We have 2?
Yeah, we have 2 in there.
Betty Bus, and who's the other one?
Our old transmission guys.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Rusty Bottoms is storing a. Rusty Bottom Drive is actually storing a panel here.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the space. He doesn't. He's a good guy.
Cool.
So, as a result, not only did you pay more for a light commercial vehicle because of the tariff war that was going on, you couldn't actually go in and buy this as a consumer. You actually had to have a commercial license or a business license or a need or a reason for it.
Yeah.
So as a result, there weren't a lot of delivery panel vans, pickup trucks, single cabs, and double cabs over here in the States.
Yep.
So
And that is the chicken tax.
that's the chicken tax. So interesting on the Hearies. You know, I'm a free trade kind of guy. I want more of these.
Yeah.
And also, we don't have
is,
notchbacks for one of the same reasons.
Yeah, exactly. The notches, man, that's rare to find here.
Yeah. Most of those are.
You know, RDC is looking really good.
It's good there. We're going to scratch down the long blocket one more time.
Okay.
We're gonna
Learn
start-
something new every day, Dr. Mel says.
Yep. We're going to do, well, that's because he plays with BMWs and bicycles and stuff. If he played with Volkswagens, he'd know this.
Oh.
We're going to scratch this down one more
Okay.
time with 200 and long block it, and then we'll finish it out to go to 400.
Okay.
So we'll do a 320 and then a 400 all long blocked out.
Yep.
And then, fingers crossed, we did our job right, and we'll be going back in to shooting black.
Nice.
On black,
Black on black.
and then color. And color. And more color. My favorite color is actually clear,
Yeah.
because it makes everything underneath it look good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, BASF rocks the clear code.
Yeah. Is that Glamour Clear?
Yes,
Love the Glamour
5335. Ask your finish master.
I was going to say, get wet.
Get you wet. You pay them to love you for it. Actually, I haven't.
Dr. Mel says, I drive my T5 every day. You just don't get them.
I don't want them.
Oh.
If I got them, I'd have them.
Aha.
Ha!
You don't drive anything every day except for your shoes.
Yeah. My daily driver, folks, is an 18-year, almost 19-year-old F-250 diesel pickup truck, extended cab, long bed. It's a beast. It doesn't move very fast.
But when it gets going,
It doesn't move very fast. It doesn't stop very fast, but it will keep moving no matter what.
Yeehaw.
So
Obsessed, yes.
it's a truck that
yeehaw-mobile.
would not fit on your roads.
No. Well, if it took the whole road, maybe.
All of it.
Yeah.
And
both
round
sides.
what bout? We're going right over the top of it. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my scratchies.
All right, sounds good. We're going to call it a day, folks. Thanks for joining us. You can check us out on Facebook if you look for Air Cooled Customs. If you're not already a fan, you should definitely follow
Twitter.
us. We're also on Twitter at Elder Spook. You can also just look for Air Cooled Customs. Check out the website, Instagram, Pinterest. We are everywhere.
Worldwide, baby.
Yeah, catch you soon, Kate. Bye, everybody.